क्या यार?
Well, that's what happens when your main thread is blocked. Basically, the UI of the app is stuck. But if you're using Kotlin Coroutines, things are different. Let's take a look at the code. So here is this very simple function which gets called on main thread. It updates the UI, then waits for 10 seconds, then it updates the UI again. Now, if a regular developer is watching this function, they'll probably assume that the main thread is blocked during these 10 seconds. But interestingly, even during these 10 seconds, the main thread is free and the UI works fine. Now, how is this magic even happening? Let's take a look at what compiler does. So compiler transforms your code into a state machine. Initially, the label is 0 and this resume with method is called. So there are two states. These are based on the number of the suspension points. The only suspension point is this, and since it introduces two states, one for before the suspension and one for after. We start with label 0, go to L0, we update the UI, then set the label to 1, and then we call the suspend function. The suspend function waits for 10 seconds on a different thread, and since it returns immediately here, we just return. And then later on, when those 10 seconds have completed, it calls resume with method again on the main thread, and this time, since the label is 1, we go to L1 and update the UI again. Isn't it crazy how this magic happens behind the scenes? And